26 cars on the grid. Right, they're away. 26 cars on the grid. Bignell struggling a little bit in car number 7. And the Starmen flying down the home straight away, bunching up as they go into that corner. Already beginning to sort themselves out down the back straight. Richard Mason in car number 202 and 215. Jeff Nichols just behind him. Then comes 152, 272 and number 2. The leader at the moment is number 445, Roger Green. From 496 to Silman. Owen Brown in car number 200 being pushed down that straight. Oh, yeah, he's going to go in there hard, and indeed he does. That holds Hudson back as well in 272, just checking that that driver is all okay, and the indications are that he is. We get the thumbs up from the marshal down there on the green. 445 then, still in the lead. Whoops, and round goes Neil Smith in 507, within his own length down here on the home straightaway without any problems to anyone else. The Starmen bustling the way through from the back of the pack. Graham Francis' car settling down nicely with number 216, just looking to see that situation. Number 200 being helped out of his car down there to the safe side of the fence, so at least he's all okay, and that's really what matters. Oh, and John Lunder's gone in car number 53, helped in there by Mason by the look of it in car number 202. John Lund backing off down there to see what happens, and through he comes. He could well have a flat rear tyre by the look of it, I think. We'll just have to keep an eye on that to see if that's the case. No, maybe it isn't. It certainly looked it from where we were, that's no doubt about that. However, no need to take any action as far as that's concerned at the moment. So, are we going to get a change? It looks as if we are. 75 is the car. Dave Cottrell has just gone into the fence again down there on the bottom bend, and it's 213. Des Chandler, who's taken over from 445. Roger Green in second place. Paul Harrison third in car number 2. Andy Hodgson fourth in 272. Peter Faulding fifth in 33 and 6 at 422. Nigel Wharton. That's how they are as they scream round here at a tremendous rate. 213 then the lead car. Harrison, though, looks as if he could well be shortening the distance between first and second places as Chandler leads. 213 comes out of turn 4 into the home straightaway. Faulding putting his bumper in there. Wharton having a go, and we're at the halfway. So into the second half we go. Watch Wharton and Faulding, because they're having a little battle there a little bit further down. Wharton on the inside, Faulding doing his best to hold him off as they go down that far side. It's still Chandler in 213, but Harrison's moving up on Chandler in car number 2. Then this gap till you come to Andy Hodgson in car number 272. 422 Nigel Wharton, 33 Peter Faulding still having a go. The bumper going on that side there. Interesting to see what's going to happen as they shoot down there, and Faulding gets the edge on the underside. David Torson coming into the frame as well in car number 386 with Jane Bean just behind it. 309, it's 5 next time, Mrs. Nardo. And Harrison has taken over in car number 2. Paul Harrison in car number 2 has taken over as Andy Smith pulls off in car number 391 with a flat front tyre. Number 2, Paul Harrison leads. 213, Des Chandler in second place. Third is 272, Andy Hodgson. Then a little bit of a gap till he come to Faulding in 33, who's in fourth place, followed by Wharton in 422. Torson in car number 86, Jane Bean in 309, and 203, Dan Clark. They're all spread around this race where it's still moving rapidly round. The pace is a hot one indeed, with Paul Harrison setting it in number 2. He's managing to draw away now from Chandler in 213, and it could be that before that checkered flag goes down, Chandler will find himself under real pressure from Andy Hodgson in 272, as Hodgson holds a tighter line, swings round, and could well be having a go at the back bumper there of the Chandler outfit. Both of them, in fact, going wide on that turn, but it's Chandler who goes too wide. Hodgson gets through in 272. Faulding still charging about, and again Chandler's on the receiving end of some bumper work there as Faulding goes through in car number 33. They're still spread around this raceway and moving quickly, but Harrison is out on his own in car number 2 from Hodgson in 272, Faulding in 33, and just watch him go as Faulding puts the bumper in on Hodgson there in 272, sends Hodgson into the wires, and Chandler goes as well in 213 as Faulding moves up into second place, car number 33, and they're on the last lap. Car number 2 and 33, 422, Nigel Wharton in that third place from 86. It's checkered flag time. It's going to be Paul Harrison, and we've got a problem, Mr. Starter, so put the red straight out, please. There we go then, ladies and gentlemen, the trophy's been presented. The man with the checkered flag on the back of the pace car, Paul Harrison, the driver of car number 2. Big raiders down there, 751. That's the first one down there. Brian Smith comes from Bath. At the side of him, 701, John Thompson from Doncaster. Over on the far side, John Chalky White, number 514 from Sidbury. And car number 542 is over there as well. Peter Gilbert comes from Liscard. 686 is Gary Hooper. Good to see Gary with us this afternoon. Bill Batten, some of you may have heard of that name before. Number 167, and Rob Speak at the back there in number 218. Right, this time they go. 34 of them out there, and that's a lot of Formula 2s, but we need them on this Oval Raceway, and we've certainly got them. Away they all go. And they're all away. Such a voice in the background, and they are indeed. And indeed, they're all still racing at the moment. It's 5:11 at the moment. Peter French, hey! And things happening down there. 547, Jim Adderall by the committee. Car number 608, all in a heat down there on that far side, along with car number 807. He could be involved too, or she could be involved too, because it had Hodgson from Preston in 807. But ramps up, and we've got one over there, Mr. Starter, and the waved yellows, Mr. Starter, please. The waved yellows. Okay, ready to, we'll have a complete restart as quick as you can, Lorne, please. Right, we've readied it. It'll be a complete restart, so get them lined up as quickly as possible. Why is that, ladies and gentlemen? It's quite simply because there's a lot of cars out there. That car is in a bit of a vulnerable position as they come thrashing down that home straight, so better to stop it and get a restart if we can. So line them up as quickly as you can. Right, they're away first time on this occasion, 32 of them in fact on the rerun, so there's still plenty there. And just look at this pace as the feet go down hard on the loud pedal and they roar into action all the way around. This stadium has problem over on the far side. 808 involved down there, and that's Simon Nicholson from Bath. Right in the middle, 582 is the other car involved, and no doubt that man hoping to get himself fired up. Back to climb hastily from the car, which he will need do, as they come thrashing round here at a fair old rate. Okay, driver safely out, and not a lot of room for that car there. It's 608 at the moment, leading the pack around this Northampton Raceway. Jim Atterwell from Kono, just down the road, in car number 608. All of them spread out now. That's the little car of Glenn Gregory's is moving nicely, number 75, but it could be that the 561 car is going to dive underneath him any moment now. Richard Wilkes from Alcester from car number 561 doing just that. The man who's moving around here lately, and that's a wheel that's departed there. John Chalky White takes avoiding action, and he bounces away there. Going to be one of those laws of it. No, it isn't, thankfully. Coming back onto the raceway, and the man right in the middle of the situation there is Mark Brown. Driver down here trying to start the car up and perhaps pull it away from its present position. We hope that despite the number of cars out there, things will go. Oh, and that's Harry Hartnett by the look of it in car number 559 that's just departed down there on turn 4. Let's see what else is happening around this raceway as the star men begin to move forward. Bill Batten in 167, chasing Rob Speaking, car number 218, and it's an interesting battle developing between these two, particularly here at Northampton Stadium, because both of these drivers are very, very much at home here at the International Raceway. 608 the leader. And there we go, S127 pulling off as well, and another wheel. And it looks as if that's Speak that's just gone into the lead now, with Batten just behind him in 167, so it's 218 and 167 down that back straightaway. 851 there, whoops, that's somebody else gone over on that far side. Looks like car number 185, 542, and that's the halfway, Mr. Starder. In trouble too, that's Peter Gilbert over on that far side. Still cars all the way around here in various shapes, sorts and guises. And Batten using the bumper on that turn to vent to put Speaky wide there. He tried hard, and it's going to go in again on that turn. They're all helping each other around there. Speaky's forced out wide in car number 218. Batten goes through on the inside. It's Batten in 167, and in goes the bumper again as Bill Batten is forced up onto the rough there. They still haven't changed positions as they come into the home straight away, and these two are providing plenty of action there with 5 next time, Mr. Starter. Bill Batten in 167 getting a thump from the rear end there off Rob Speaking, car number 218. The two of the fastest men on the raceways are really back battling it out as they go down that back straight. Batten trying to get away. The bumper goes in again, and this is Formula 2 stock car racing just as it used to be. And it's terrific stuff as they carve their way through the back markers. Just look at that as they really chop their way through there. Speak on the inside. He's regained the lead in 2-1-8, but Batten's going to have a go at that back bumper again. Pushes Speak all the way down that far side. As Speak tries to hold his line there, really leading over hard. Batten trying to go through on the underside, but it doesn't happen. Speak keeps him at bay. Into the home straight away they come in the closing stages of this event, and these two are neck and neck all the way down. And it's Northampton all the way down. And look at the third place man coming through now. Oh, anyway, we're going to get a change there as those two are battling it out, because car number 701 has come right the way through. That's John Thompson. He's really trying to get into the act now as Batten comes through again, and he takes the lead in 167 from Speak in 218. Then comes Thompson, car number 701. Bumpers going in there. Hey, and the spinning car there, but Speak has got away. Thompson's gone through into second place. Batten drops down into the third block. He got number 167. It's still Speak in car number 218 from car number 701. John Thompson. These three really moving around here at a fair old weight. Thompson's really going to try and wind it up. Is he going to get close enough to Speak in the closing stages to try and move him offline? Bill Batten coming back to the action. He got number 167. The first three cars evenly spaced as they go down the back straight, and these Formula 2 outfits really turning it on here this afternoon. As the last lap board goes out, anything can happen. Keep your eyes on the three front runners. 218, Rob Speak managing to draw away a little bit from Thompson in car number 701. Thompson in turn getting a little bit of aggravation from Batten in car number 167. Batten can't get underneath Thompson as they go down the back straight. Looks as if it's going to be Speak in car number 218. Round comes Speak for the last time as the checkered flag gets ready, and it's Manchester based Rob Speak in car number 218 crosses the line in first place, followed by Billy Batten by look of it in car number 167 on the inside, and then John Thompson in third place in car number 701, and the rest are still motoring. Right, the back markers then coming through. They really are turning it on all the way around here. One or two more to come through. Okay, Mr. Starter, the Reds, please.
Final winner, Rob Speak. Getting a bit of a habit this, Rob, isn't it?
Well, we're getting used to it.
A couple of good races today, though, with Bill, you've had, haven't you?
Yeah, we've had some very good races today.
What about next week? That's the big one, isn't it?
Who knows?
It'd be nice to be lined up as the final winner. Well, not the meeting final, the world final, isn't it?
Well, you can't be too...
I know talking to Bryn Thomas this week, he's not quite sure what to do next week.
Well,
he said if I try and make the break, he said I'm going to finish in the vent. And he said if I took him behind him, he said I've got Ian King behind him. So, you got any plans or just take it as it comes?
take it as it comes, tell you how we've gone on after the race.
But best of luck next week, because if anybody deserves a world title, you do next week. Yeah, you've had a superb season. I think over 100 race wins now, isn't it?
Yeah, about 105 race wins.
It's not half bad, is it?
No, it's not done too bad at all.
Ex-Formula 1 driver and now terror of the hot stocks, Phil Hay. Good afternoon, Phil.
Good afternoon, Martin.
How long is what is it, 3 years now in hot stocks?
Third season. Yeah, third season.
I think you're enjoying it, aren't you?
Loving it. Every minute of it. Yeah.
But you don't seem to suffer from the problems with tarmac car shortages. Looking around today, I think you've...
No,
probably every Formula 1, there's two hot stocks.
I think in some respects we probably suffer slightly the other way. We seem to get less cars on some of the shale tracks because of damage. It's an economy formula, and some of the lads struggle repairing the cars, I think. So hence they probably race more on tarmac.
I think we've heard the stories, you know, I think certain people, there's a lot of money spent with certain people in the Formula, but what would you think a competitive car film? Somebody you going into it?
What, to buy everything, just to go and buy everything?
Yeah, a competitive car. Or to build one, you know, buy a chassis and buy an engine.
Well, a couple of £1,000, you can be competitive. There isn't anywhere near that in my car. Now, you know, people say you've got to have more in your engine than's in it. There's very, very, very little in my engine.
And how about like the scrutineering side, because on the Rover V8 and the Ford V6 there's a lot of bolt-on goodies you can buy, isn't there, really?
Yeah, but it's well policed, very well policed, very simply done and very well done, and consistently done.
Do you get problems from that though, because you know within an engine, within the confines of a block?
Well, a lot of the engines are sealed. Anyone that wins any major championships, the first 3 in all championships, the engines are sealed and they're stripped and checked at a convenient time. So it's quite easy to make sure that you know that the engines are right, and we can vouch that you know all the ones that have been checked up to now have been okay.
And how do you see the future? Because again, I'm talking maybe a little bit out of ignorance here, Phil, but everybody says to me, you know, that they've seen it absolutely superb, but it's a shame there didn't seem to be many punters there.
Well, this is what we've said time and time again. We do not seem to be able to get a crowd, and I honestly don't know why. Because we do some very, very entertaining racing. I mean, you've seen it in print many times. Everyone says it's superb racing. Where are all the people? There's nothing like racing in front of a decent crowd. So I suppose it gives the drivers a bit of a boost when there's more people there.
But from your Formula 1 days, you find it sometimes a bit soul destroying where you've got too many stuff watching you,
No, because I'm enjoying the racing.
Yeah.
The racing is absolutely superb, and without close to one another as regards power, it just makes it that you've got to use your bumper. It's the only way you can do the job.
And there as well, Rob Moore, 464 in Stirk, 488 Andy Turner, 454 Phil Haig. And we've got 250 Keith Chambers, Andy Smith in 391, Ray Witts in 180, Mick Rogers in 244, and number 7 there is Nigel Parker.
Green goes down, 27 cars on track for the Hot Stocks final. Straight up on the top turn, Rob Moore's an early casualty, and Stokes in there too. There's a tyre bouncing about on turns 3 and 4 there. And there's trouble here on the back straight. It's Colin Pick, and number 11, that's Kev Cummins, goes sliding around. They're both going again, but the pack's been delayed, so there's a big pack going into the top turn there. Ash Cowley looks in trouble for a moment. Gary Monks comes through past him, and Cowley's running again. A huge pack of red tops coming down here. Number 10, Gary Burns, goes sliding across the home straight. Jim Bamford and Nigel Parker take avoiding action. Both are through. Keith Chambers is coming through at the front of the reds here. National champion Andy Smith moving through nicely, leans on Neil Strutchbury and number 10 to get through. Early leader is 61, that's John Eaton. Second is 345, which is Steve Ellis, and third is 499 Mark Drayford. Early showers amongst the reds are 169 Billy Johnson, 454 Phil Haig, and 7 Nigel Parker. Parker moving up the inside of Haig. You can expect a big dose of the front bumper if he's not careful here. Billy Johnson slides wide and Parker moves through there too. Trouble on the home straight here for Ian Sturk as he goes sideways into Neil Stutchbury, but they both survive. Mark Drayford's gone on top turn, and Haig's gone. Haig's gone backwards into the armco with Ash Calverley, spins out as he collects Tim Douglas trying to get back into the race there. Ash Calverley's still parked up, but Haig's back circulating again. Colin Pick spun, and courtesy of number 10 Gary Burns, they hit the dead Ash Calverley car. Calverley's back now. 61 Mark Eaton's still 61. John Eaton, who's still leading, comes up to lap Trevor Bedford there in the number 5 car. So as things begin to settle down just a little from a rather hectic start. Still 61 John Eaton is your leader. 345 Steve Ellis hit the armco with a hefty shunt the exit turn 3 there. He's back circulating, but he's lost ground. Chambers leans on number 10 Gary Burns. Gary Burns goes wide, almost collects Andy Smith, and Tim Douglas is a spinner coming out of turn 2. Kev Cummings hits the armco, takes Colin Pick with him. 61 John Eaton's still leading. He's got two lap cars between him and second place Nigel Parker in the form of 113 Neil Stutchbury and number 5 Trevor Bedford. He's opened out quite a useful lead. He's going to take the red tops a lot of effort to catch up with this flying white top. So race leader comes up to that Brandon Marlowe in the 58 car, puts the bumper in, Marlowe chops him up, and Marlowe's gone. Marlowe spun right round by race leader 61 John Eaton there. Allows Nigel Parker to gain a little on him. The other red tops not showing yet. They've still got some blues to get by before they can move up and challenge for the lead. Over the line to start another lap is 61 John Eaton, and it's the halfway, Mr. Starter. Number 7 Nigel Parker looks to be gaining on race leader. The race leader slides his back end out a little out of turn 2, and Parker's right with him going into turn 3. We can expect the bumper to come into effect as we start another lap here with Parker looking at the inside of the 61 car there. 61 moves over and Parker's through to lead this Hot Stocks Grand Final. As Parker at the back straight moves past the lap down Jim Bamford and number 10 Gary Burns' car. Second place John Eaton sees a chance there as Parker just a little wide, but Parker's still there coming through the home straight. Trevor Bedford sliding all over the place down the home straight, almost takes Ray Witts with him, but Witts is still there and Trevor Bedford's in trouble now. He goes right over the top of 290 Colin Pick, and 2 red tops have gone as a result. It's Chambers and Mark Eaton with both in high placings. Trouble getting out there as Mark Eaton doesn't let Chambers go. Chambers goes bouncing about all over the place. He's back now, but he's a long way down. So Chambers rejoins. So in the lead is 7 Nigel Parker with 180 Ray Witts in second place. National champion 391 Andy Smith is third. bumpers going in the top turn there. Gary Monk shifts Mick Rogers and Ash Cowley out of the way, and it's 5 next time, Mr. Starter. It's Cowley and Mick Rogers rejoin after their little spin, but Rogers immediately pulls off to the safety of the centre green. There's a tyre bouncing down the home straight there. Mick Rogers comes back onto the racing line, but it looks like he's got trouble with his back bumper there. So Nigel Parker's still the race leader, but he's got a lot of cars to get by as he comes onto the home straight. Could be a chance for Ray Witts to catch up as we enter the closing stages. Parker trying to negotiate a safe way past Ian Stirk as Rob Moore spins, almost takes him out. Parker survives, but Ray Witts is closing that gap slowly but surely. He could get close enough to make a challenge as the 3-lap board goes out. Parker crosses the line, he's got a lap down Rob Moore right on his bumper, the tyres smoke. Parker hits Ian Stirk and almost goes. Stirk and Kev Cummings go to the Arco heavily, and Colin Pick is on 2 wheels, spun round on turns 1 and 2. Parker fences Andy Turner in a bit to stay away from second place Ray Witts as they go round. Still Parker from Ray Witts. There's trouble coming out of turn 2 here with Ian Stirk broadside across the track. It's a very tight line, and John Eaton's gone, who showed well in the early stages, but he's laps down now. Witts makes a bid for the lead past Parker here. On the home straight on the last lap, it's Witts from Parker. Parker from Witts, we can expect a heavy Witts bumper here as we go down the back straight for the last time. Trevor Bedford's lost a tyre and he's in the Arco. Witts comes in with a lunge. He hits Parker. Parker's gone wide. Witts is up on Parker. Who's going to come out of this first? It's Ray Witts. Ray Witts wins the Hot Stox final from Nigel Parker in second. Andy Smith, national champion, a close third. Great bit of bumper work from Ray Witts there to take the Hot Stox final from Nigel Parker.
World final at Birmingham, you get smaller than that. You get that bit on bottom.
Second place, number 7, Nigel Parker. And the winner of the Hot Stox final today and the Northampton 1991 Track Championship was driver number 180, that's Ray Witts.
Witty! Yo, Rolfie!
Right, there we are then, ladies and gentlemen. That brings the afternoon's racing to a close. Our thanks for being with us. We hope that you've enjoyed at least some of what you've seen. The Hot Stox was certainly quite interesting this afternoon. And our thanks to the support given from all the drivers. We shall look forward to seeing you in a fortnight's time or around the Brisca raceways elsewhere. And until then, Commentator Bev Greenhalgh wishing you, on behalf of promoter Tom Bissett and everyone here at Brayfield Stadium Limited, a very good afternoon and a safe journey home to you all. Bye for now.